first day at Neverland was Michael making physical contact with me. Like his hand on my thigh, hugs, you know. It felt great. And out of all the kids in the world, he chose me to be his friend. And he's holding my hand. Within the context of what was going on, it seemed normal, you know? The days were filled with playing tag, watching movies. He taught me how to do the moonwalk. This contrast began between the day and the night. We were going to sleep in his bed. The first thing I remember is Michael sort of, moving his hands across my legs. We're both clothed in PJs. And then his hands sort of got to, my crotch area. Beginning sort of fondling there.
And how old were you?
I was 7 years old when this began. Fondling my penis over the top of my pants. And then his hands went underneath my pants. And started touching my penis underneath my pants. And there was nothing aggressive about it, nothing abrasive. I never felt scared or anything like that. It just didn't seem that strange. And then him guiding me to do the same thing with him. So moving my hands to touch his penis, which, was erect. Him talking to me, you and I were brought together by God. We were meant to be together, and this is us showing each other that we love each other. This is how we show our love. I mean, it escalated rapidly. So taking showers together and, fondling and kissing. So him kissing me, like full open mouth, tongue in mouth, kissing. He would put my fingers on his nipples and tell me to squeeze them. And he would moan and react to that like it felt good. And I liked the feeling that was making him happy, that was pleasing him, And then Michael pulling my pants and my underwear down, pulling them off. And going down and starting to, perform oral sex on me. And I remember him putting my hands on his head when he was down there. I'll never forget the feeling of his hair. That was rough, almost like a Brillo pad, like this roughness. And he's down there, and with his mouth on my 7-year-old penis. Quickly it turned into having me perform oral sex on him too. To be honest and to be graphic about it, a full adult grown man size penis in my mouth, in a little 7-year-old's mouth. He didn't ejaculate when he had me perform oral sex on him, but he would masturbate in front of me. He would have me kind of go to the corner of the bed, the far corner of the bed. So he'd be laying back on a pillow and have me go to the far corner of the bed and be on all fours and have me sort of just bend over my knees, so he could look at my anus while he was masturbating. And I was just kind of on display. And then periodically through that, he would kind of come up and stick his tongue in my anus. Right in front of me, there was this big, kind of elaborate Peter Pan cardboard cutout. So it's like I was either looking back at him masturbating or looking forward at Peter Pan. And then we'd get up in the morning like nothing had ever happened and go have another day filled with childhood magical games and adventures.